All right.
Yes, sir. Hi.
Yes, Arvind.
Hello, sir. Sir, I'm a student preparing for UPSC Civil Service exams. So I want to know how this course will help me to ace the exam. So especially the anxiety part. Can you please help me out because I'm a very anxious person. So last year was a really unfortunate year for me. I had a lot of health issues. And I couldn't focus. So how this course will help me out uh, in help come out of these things. Sir.
Yes. See, anxiety means you are in operating at beta level. So in this course, you will learn how to function at alpha level. And even when you are at beta level, let's say for example, when you are writing exams, etc., there is a technique by which you can anchor the alpha level. So the alpha brainwaves also will be generated along with the beta, so that you will be more free of stress during this. So uh, you will not experience stress. Plus, there are techniques by which in pre-program you can pre-program that before you go for examination or any such thing, you will be in a very calm state of mind. So during that process also it will go fine. Plus, it can help you in enhancing your memory about this. So whenever you study something, so there are techniques by which you can improve your understanding about whatever you're reading and learning, and also remember that for long time, as well as recall it whenever it is required. So when I was learning, when I was when I started learning this technique, I was a student like you. So that time, uh, because of some incidents, I had decided that although my both my parents were working, they were earning, there was no money issue in my family. I decided that I will pay for my own education. So during my graduation, post graduation, I was working as well as I was studying. So it gave me very less time to study, very less time. But I in that less time also, I used to study very effectively using these techniques. So the kind of one of the things which a bonus course is speed reading. So I use speed reading also. I use these techniques for because the moment 24 hours now, you forget 95% of the things you did. Like the moment this day is over, the next day you will remember only 5% of whatever you have read or understood. So there are techniques by which you can transfer the information from the short term memory to the long term memory, so that it remains there, and you can access that information quickly. So during my exams, many times the I could visualize the textbooks which I was reading, like, or revision, right? I could see the things, and I was writing the answer. It's almost like copying, but the images were there in my mind. It was not that I was reading from a book, but I was recalling the information which I had read uh, before entering the exam hall. And the kind of peace I had, like, I was total peaceful. I was very peaceful, calm, and I was writing my papers very calmly. This is how I took my exams. So many times people read at the last moment, like just before entering the exam hall, they are still studying. That's a wrong thing, because that's not the way the brain functions. So you learn a lot of things. The scientists have discovered many things how the brain functions, but people are not aware of this. A lot of information you will get in this workshop, which will help you in your studies. So it's an amazing workshop for all students, no matter what is their age, what examination they are giving. This workshop is a must, and it's good for parents, no doubt, but it's good for students as well. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, one more query, sir. Actually, you
Yes.
said about left brain and right brain. So I have my hobby is like to study about neuroscience things. So the prefrontal cortex, they actually is the most advanced human brain. So how it is related to left brain and right brain? Because they used to say the planning, execution, everything works out of this prefrontal cortex, which is the advanced form of human brain. Like, so how this brain which part is that the left and right? So which part the prefrontal cortex comes in?
See, the physically it might be in whichever left or right, but That is a physical domain dimension, right? Then the brain waves, it's about, see, it's not only about the brain, it's about the brain waves. So when you reduce your brain frequency, you will reach a certain level where your left brain and right brain both will be active. So even if that prefrontal uh, this is in, let's say it's in the left, I don't know where it is exactly, but wherever it is, it will work because both left and right are active. And it is important because it's not the like, the brain functions as a whole. It's not that one part of the brain is working, right? The brain functions as a whole. It has different abilities like intuition and creativity, logical thinking, mathematics. All these things are different parts. So here you are using the entire brain.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you, ma'am.
Arvind, for joining. We wish you all the best for your exam, and we hope to see you in the workshop as well. And I would like to add to what Arvind asked, Sachin, that it is not just for students, it is also for professionals, right? Like making presentations, attending meetings, or giving interviews also. I think all of these principles will help at that time as well, right?
Absolutely. Anybody who's
Yeah.
working or having his own business, for them also this is like amazing, because you can excel at your work. You can use these skills for use those skills for excelling at your job or business. If you want to multiply your business, grow your business, scale your business to the new level. So this is what is required, because otherwise 90% of the population are going to stay left brain, and they are just going to use, is like, they are, it's like walking at in one with one leg.
Mm.
Is like that. You can't run, you can't even walk properly. But with this, you are able to run, you are able to, in fact, you are able to fly also.
Fly, absolutely, Sachin.
Sky is the
And
limit.